But Bella sure is going to miss this yard. She's gonna miss chasing the deer. I have to try to capture that tonight. I keep forgetting. We come out here almost every night, every evening, and the deer know her game. They don't go far. They go just far enough where they know she won't bother them. We are getting really, really close here. I'm gonna juggle a couple of vehicles around today, and I'm gonna bring the coachman over here. See, I didn't call it the bounder. Gonna bring the coachman over here and start wrapping up the mechanical things I wanted to look at. There's something else that tells me it's about that time to get going. For what? Bella, get down here. Come on. No, we're not going in the van, and you're much too close to the road. Come on. Bella, come. No. For one thing, the temperature, that's it. Tonight, the bottom falls out. It's actually going to be in the mid-80s today. Pretty nice, right? After tonight, it's going to go down a little bit, but tomorrow, and through the extended forecast, that's it. The daytime high is going to only be in the 60s as far as the forecast tells, and down in the 40s at night. So we've gone to all this nice weather, then just all of a sudden, bam, that's September. In October it gets even worse. So we're pretty late September. The other thing that happens here that it makes me think of how solar works. Okay, bear with me a minute. The days get shorter, or the hours of daylight in a day get shorter, right? You know, the sun starts getting a little further over, and it's not as long during the day, so the ground actually doesn't dry out like it does in the summertime. It's getting more and more, you know, the grass is all lush green again, just like it is in the springtime. It's lost that pale summer, more of a pale green, instead of, you know, in the spring and summer, it's just lush, just real vivid, dark, real nice green. And of course, the frequency of how often it needs mowed has increased again too. So I've been mowing more. Well, I know it's about due. I'll probably mow one more time. And oh, so what that does is, yeah, the ground's wetter, and if you remember, when we get here too early in the year, this part of the yard is really soft. I got to be careful not to get stuck. I mean, that's the way it gets late fall through the winter and into the spring until nice weather comes and the ground's firmer. So, and I can tell that the ground is beginning to get just a little, I wouldn't say mushy, but it's getting there. It's getting in fall mode. And anyway, we're gonna get this. I almost did it. We're gonna get the coachman over here today, and that's it. It's probably just gonna stay over here till we're ready to go, which will be pretty soon, real soon. We're gonna I'm gonna grab the motorcycle. I'm gonna take it over and drop that off for the year, and bring the Maverick back over. Some of you remember the Maverick, my old classic car. Somebody recently asked, what happened to the old classic car you used to have? Well, I still have it, and with any luck, it'll start up and get us back. Get me back. I can't take Bella on the motorcycle, so I'm going over alone, and hopefully the Maverick gets me back. What are you doing just standing there in the driveway? Are you going to leave without me? No, what are you doing? Just going to run over to the van. We are not going in the van. We will later. We will later, I promise. Okay? Come on. Come on. She says, that's okay. We can leave in the coachman. We're just going to move the coachman. Okay? Come on. Come on. So I got an email from Pam. You remember, some of you might remember Pam. She made the curtains and the cushions for the coachman. Got an email from her yesterday, and she said the weather, the news over there, they're about an hour and a half east of us, into the mountains a little bit more. She said the weather there is going to be, I think, tomorrow night. No. In 3 or 4, closer to the weekend. It's going to be down in the 30s there in the mountains. And that's just right around the corner, you know, for us here too. So, we need to get a move on. And as soon as we came back in the RV, Bella runs back and jumps up in the bed. And but once she's seen us getting in the driver's seat, she quickly got up here and says, I'm ready. I am ready. You know what I asked her earlier? I asked her if she's ready to go see our friends. Like Chuck and Holly, and Jimmy and Olive, and Terry and Scott and Pumpkin, and Naja and Mumu. And okay, she didn't react this time, but she was back on the bed, and man, her ears went up. I started naming those names off, and she about did donuts on the bed. I think she knows it's time. Somebody asked in a recent video, if, you know, what's the holdup? Is there somebody there that's keeping you there? She no, but if I had to pick somebody that it might be this little girl, my new granddaughter. We're gonna be sure to get another visit or two in here. Going over this evening, and then probably squeeze in another day. We'll see what we can squeeze here in the coming days. Isn't she cute? She just babies just don't get any cuter than that, do they? You just stay for a little bit. I won't be long. I promise. All right? Okay. You just stay. The entire summer, I don't think I've run a whole tank of gas out in my motorcycle. It has about a 300-mile range on a tank of gas, and I know I run her down pretty low, and I put gas in it and filled the tank up, but still, I don't think I've rode 150 miles all year long on my Kawasaki Versus. It's the 300cc model. Got some storage bags on here. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up to the garage, and I gotta throw a couple things in to take over, and we'll get on the road here. I'll have to go up and get my helmet and stuff too. This new in 2019, and we just now have 1,501 miles on it. So yeah, you can say it's a low mileage model. I sure don't ride like I used to. Maybe someday. Oh, I forgot about this. We can this is the dash cam for the almost did it again, the Coachman. And well, it did serve a dash cam for many miles in the Bounder. So, but now it goes to it goes in a Coachman, and sometimes the Kawasaki. So maybe I'll take you around, take you along for a little bit. This is not the helmet I thought it was. It feels a little snug. I have two that are identical, and I think one's a large and one's an extra large. I think the extra large fits my big head. Yeah, this one will do though. All right, little car, I need you to do your thing. You need to get me back. And the last time it sat here for several months in the vines. They grew in around the back wheel, and I didn't realize it when I pulled out. I'm going down the road, and as the tires going around, there's these like string of vines. These, you know, real healthy. I think these are morning glories. There's like a bunch of them as I go. They're just whipping around. I didn't know it. I got way down the road, and I pulled into the store to grab something, and I come out of the store, and I seen this big clump of green stuff stuck in the wheel. So I thought, oh yeah, that looks probably look funny going down the road. I don't think we'll have that problem today though. Now, some of you that remember carbureted vehicles, or might even still have one in an old car, I know from this sitting for a month and a half, after a while the fuel in the carburetor, in the fuel bowl, and whether it seeps away or evaporates or a little bit of both, it's gonna take a couple of cranks to get some fresh fuel pump, the mechanical fuel pump. It's not, if it was electric, you just turn the key. An electric fuel pump, modern vehicles, you turn the key, and electric fuel pump satisfies everything. But the old mechanical pumps, you gotta crank it over a little bit and give it a few to get gas pump back up there. So it's gonna take just a couple of cranks, get some fuel up there, and then I'll pause. I know just about how long. Then I'll pause and probably pump the gas a handful of times, and then it should start. And the battery should be good. All right, ooh, let's not forget something. Let's not leave without this. Oh, it's still running. I'll edit all that blank footage out of just, there's probably, 5 minutes of staring over there. Yeah, don't worry, I've probably edited it out by now, by this part of the video. We'll take this with us. And see if old Miss Maverick here is up for it. Yep, I'm missing the horn button. We'll get one of those one of these days. Roll window down. Yep, no electric windows in this girl. But we do have sport mirrors. Yeah, see, sport mirror. Yeah, we're cool. The Maverick. All right, I'm not even gonna hit the gas yet. We're gonna give it a. All right, that should have been enough for gas to get up into the carburetor. Let's give her a few pumps. Sometimes you gotta learn these old vehicles. The Coachman has its own little combination. Oh, still doesn't want to go. Maybe I'll just pump some more gas up in the carburetor. Let's. La 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 la. La la la. All right, now we'll pump her up. Come on, girl. It's a secret combination. Oh, she almost went. Oh, she's at least trying now. That's what happens when you let stuff sit, especially old carbureted stuff. Atta girl. See, maybe next year we'll spend a little more time on you. Poor girl didn't get much attention this year. Poor thing. Alright. Okay. See ya, Kawasaki. Let's go, girl. See, even though they sit, yeah, there's no point in owning something. Can't drive it, even if it's not very frequently. Start them up once in a while. A little more often than I did. Yeah, she shakes, rattles, and rolls a little bit, but she rolls and she stops. Put all new brakes on it. Tune up. Should have installed a modern fuel injection system. Yeah, girl, come do stuff just like you're supposed to. She still got it. Mission accomplished. The Maverick got us here. It might get painted. I might pay a guy to do the body work on it and paint it next year. Almost did that this year. I figured, yeah, all the clear coat is coming off of it. So the body's pretty straight, pretty solid. It has a couple areas. Here's another place where the previous body work failed. There's no dent, but that only is ground out and properly treated. Yeah, we'll see. You had enough going on this year that even though it would be in another guy's garage and he would be, you know, it needs some, you know, different window gaskets and seals and stuff. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna have to get online and find a supplier for a 51 or 52-year-old vehicle. It's a 1971. And I was just, believe me, I was plenty busy looking stuff up and ordering the things for the coachman and for the van. The van got a fair amount of work this year. New rear brakes and radiator and alternator and I don't know what else. Tires and anyway. I just didn't have room in my mind for it. My mental capacity was quite busy. So we'll see. In the spring I might get to ordering some parts and let some fella paint it. I made it back, Bella. Alright, it's much later in the day and I've seen some storms were moving in this evening. There's a job I wanted to get done. We are going to jump in the van here in a minute and I got to go over and get those couple things and get the truck, get the snowblower, bring it over here for the winter season. A little bit of other juggling around here, but Bella and I's go run over there here in a minute, and maybe we'll take you with us. Yeah, I knew the storms were coming, so there's a little job I wanted to get done this afternoon, and then it was like, you know, I'm all dirty climbing around up on that roof and just other things. So I jumped in the shower real quick. So we're not done yet. It's not dark yet. The storms aren't here yet, but I'll show you what I did up on the roof. I had enough Flex Seal left over, about a half a gallon. So I'd originally went and done all the seams first. That's the most critical. You know, around things. And I just went ahead and used it up and coated the whole roof. And it's a metal roof, was in excellent shape. It didn't need to be coated. The reason I did that was, well, you know what? When it was real hot in the middle of summer, that roof got hot. And even though the roof's insulated, you know, I could feel that the ceiling in there was, yeah, it was kicking off some warmth. It was warm, and it was adding to the heat inside. So, you know, running the air conditioners, why not coat this metal roof so it doesn't get so hot to begin with? So now it's coated in white instead of that bare metal. With that roof, this roof will be a lot cooler this way too. So, and it looks better. It'll be cooler. So, and yeah, I did finally get that. I don't know if I showed you that or not. Finally, I did get the roof, the vent fan cover, the rain cover on it. Although I still don't have 12 volts to the fan, I'll figure that out later. I'll track that down. But the new fan is in, the cover's on. I just got to get some 12 volts to it and it'll operate. We're waiting on, there's an Amazon delivery coming. He, according to the delivery thing, he's like 3 stops away. As soon as he gets here with some stuff, we're gonna jump in the van and take off. That actually worked out good. I had like just enough Flex Seal. I just got to the end and there was just a tiny bit left over. I mean, tiny. I dipped the brush in it like 1 or 2 more times. It just got the job done. So, you know, the pan, the roller, the brushes, you know, anything I had out for that job is finally, into installing anything up there, you know, all those tools, all those supplies, all that mess is all put away and cleaned up. So there we go. That's another more of the mess cleaned up. We're that much closer. Right, once we're done with today, we got tomorrow to deal with, and oh boy, it's gonna be a roll of the dice. What should I do? Check the back brakes and then put those tire pressure monitoring things on the valve stems, or should I take the engine cover off and do the tune-up and then belts and hoses? Which job should I tackle first? Yeah, the rain, the storm is supposed to move in and for a while this evening and just a little bit early in the morning, but it's supposed to clear up tomorrow. It's going to be much cooler, just in the mid-60s for a high. I think it's supposed to be nice and sunny. So we need to get this here dealt with here in the next couple of days, certainly by the weekend. Hopefully Monday we'll be getting super close. We might be leaving soon. We're getting super close. We are. Do you want to go for a ride in the van? You want to go for a ride in the van? Okay. That's okay. The Amazon guy's probably only 2 stops away now. She's happy to. She'll be content there for another 5 minutes, and we're gonna be going past the horses. You want to go see the horses? So we'll roll this down a little bit so that you can stick your nose out there and smell the pasture. What's your nose? I am down to just ordering, just thinking ahead a little bit, some last minutes. What might I need out in the road? You know, throughout some of these projects that are midway. It's like, okay, I need those cables. I need the connectors on the ends, and you know, some hardware and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I can throw it, put it away in there, and I'll have it. And at my convenience, when I'm out and about, I can I'll have what I need to finish those jobs. So according to the tracking map, we're the next stop. Oh, there he is. Amazon Prime. All right, and we'll go through that stuff after a bit, sometime. That's an 11 by 17 map. I decided to pick that up at the last minute. Here's the one that I started out with in the Tioga, and then it moved to the Bounder, and it's just really sun faded. It used to be really colorful, and it's just so sun faded. Well, you can tell these last two that we added still have their color, and the other ones are a little bit been around a little bit longer. And so I decided I'm gonna have to get a new piece of plexiglass to put it on, and then I'll have to look at this map. I might forget, like, where were we now? Which states have we covered? And so I'll look at this one. I'll get the new one up, caught up, and then I'm gonna display that on. I already measured. There's gonna be enough room. I'm just gonna mount that right in here in this wall. It'll be 11 by 17. It'll fit real nice here. It'll be more protected out from UV rays. It'll stay nice longer. I think that's it. Bella's waiting on me. I don't even know what time it is. It's getting dark early though. I know the camera self-adjusts. I know it looks lighter than what the camera shows. She knows. She says they're over in that pasture. We're getting close. I don't know if you'll be able to see them over there or not. They're there. She knows. I seen them and we just passed them. Oh, there's a new one out there. I know you can't get I know. I'm glad we left when we did. It'll be dark on the way back, so she won't get to see them on the way back, but at least she got to go for her van ride and see them on the way out anyhow. The van is really low on gas. I should stop. Well, gas has finally dropped below $4 a gallon. It's down to $3.92. Funny thing is, once we leave Pennsylvania, get into West Virginia or Ohio, we'll be paying about 50 cents a gallon less. Hello. No, you're not getting anything. No candy bars for you. How much were we paying for gas when we came back to Pennsylvania in late March, early April? What was it, up to $4.79? Well, at least we've had a little bit of relief anyhow. Down to $3.90. So it's been dropping a little bit more slowly. Hopefully when we go to pull out in a Coachman, maybe I'll just give it about like a half a tank of gas, which it might already have a half tank of gas. Maybe we'll have enough just to get out of Pennsylvania and buy that 50 cent a gallon cheaper. I might have to stop and put a little bit in it just to make sure we get there. That's better. I didn't put too much in it. Almost a half a tank.